In 2026, the game has changed drastically with how you apply for a job. Yes, you still apply with an employer, but how you get your resume selected, well, that's the trick. Clock in, because today I'm providing you the 4 essential keys that you can use to get your resume selected by the applicant tracking system, you through the interview process and back into the workplace. Welcome to the Employment Space. This channel is designed to provide you a 360-degree view of the employment relationship directly from an employment attorney. Okay, grab a pad and pen. We're about to get into this content. Okay. Key number 1, and that is to study the job post. So here you should be either printing out the job post from whichever platform you saw the job opportunity, or you can pull it up virtually in some way. So you can save it on your laptop, or again, I recommend or prefer for you to actually print out the job post. You want to give yourself an opportunity to study it. So that means to review it 3 or 4 times so that you get a chance to kind of familiarize yourself with what operative terms the job post is using. So for example, you're looking for terms like partner, plan, create, design, manage, lead, even looking for specific, experiences or qualifications, if you will, for certain platforms that you've used or certain laws that you have to know, or, if you plan and design, training tools and things of that sort. So you're looking for operative terms. So I always recommend that you study the job post by reviewing it 3 or 4 times. Okay, key number 2, and that's going to be the side-by-side comparison. Now, remember, what we're talking about is making sure that your talent, your resume, is being picked up by an applicant tracking system. Oh, hey, sorry. Listen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and even comment below on this content. It lets me know that I can continue on creating these posts about the various topics that impact the workplace, okay? So back to the content. One of the key things about number 2 is that not only are you identifying where the key terms are, the operative terms are, because you've studied the job post, it wants to tell the same story and give the same feel as does the job post. Key number 3 is to extract and match. Now, we started with studying the job post. Then we moved on to checking for the term by doing a side-by-side comparison. Now that you've been able to identify the operative terms, now it's very simple. Now it's time to revise your resume so that it gives that same story. It gives the same tone. Now let me just give you this quick warning, and that is nothing should be verbatim. So this is not about copying and pasting the job post and putting it directly into your resume. The applicant tracking system can pick that up as well. So it's time to tell the story through your resume. So extract those terms, revise your resume now by looking at the specific bullets and checking each respective bullet to make sure that it tells the story by including the operative term. Key number 4, and that is to save your resume. But it's just not about saving it. It's a specific way that you should do it to keep yourself at an advantage and prepared. So let's say you've applied for a position in company ABC and also company DEF. But each company is emphasizing different essential functions that it wants to see in your resume. So that's why you must make sure that when you're saving your revised resumes, you're saving them under the respective company. And that's going to ultimately or eventually give you an advantage down the line once the applicant tracking system has picked up the operative terms in your resume and then moves you through the interview process. How so? Because now you know that when you're selected for an interview, you know to go under ABC, the ABC file, select that resume and speak to those highlighted terms, because that's what's been emphasized by that company as being important for that specific role, okay? And when it comes to company DEF, the same thing. Now, both companies may have very similar roles for which you're applying, but each company wants you to bring something different. So during the interview process, once you you've gotten past the applicant tracking system, you can retrieve that specific resume under that file name and know that you're speaking the language that the recruiter needs for you to speak. All right, well, that's it. I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comment section below if you've used any of these approaches and it's been helpful, or what approach have you been using to get yourself back into the workplace, or at least through the applicant tracking system, and you know that's been working for you. Okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm clocking out. All right.